back to basics, Burley Street, Ellen. Yeah, this is gym we've got privilege to work out at and that, so no special, but just a lovely little gym.
Take us around the gym then.
Yeah, there's lots of bags over here.
Run by a man called Vaughan up there, isn't it? Lovely lad. Vaughan.
Mick, how we doing?
I'm alright, Ingham, thank you, mate. Yourself?
Great.
Good do, mate.
Yeah, we've just got everything that we need.
They
They run classes out on Tuesday and Thursday, I think. Yeah. So they've got their own classes and stuff like that, and they get a couple of rugby players in and put them fruit paces,
so,
in off season because it rain and stuff and cold.
Okay.
So it keeps them in good stead. And they've got a few little bits of weights and stuff here, and a nice little ring.
Okay, so look.
And that's it. Yeah, it's sound. No special. Listen, no special. Very cold. Very cold. So we've got to work hard to get warm.
So how long have you been at this gym then, Josh?
Been on here now about a good year and a bit, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been sound. Yeah, we really enjoy it. So keeps us sane. Plenty of stuff.
So when you come to the gym, what does the gym mean to you? Is this your office?
Yeah, it's my job. Of course it is. Yeah, it's my job. I've got another job, but you know, it's another job, and I love it, mate. I do. I love it. You know, if I wasn't doing it, I don't know what I'd be doing.
So Josh, could you introduce me to your trainer?
Yeah, this is Michael Halliwell. He's from Elland, originally from Greetland, born and bred. He's 63. He's nuts, you know. It's what we like about him. Thank you. Do. He's a good man, you know. He's looked after me from being a kid, and you know, I owe this man a lot in my life, and I say it to him all the time, and he goes, "Oh, shut up," and all that. But you know, with his knowledge and of life, he's passed it on to me, because I could have gone down the wrong road. I could have been an arsehole and drinking, carrying on, hitting people. Like anybody can. I'm not just saying it. You can go down stupid routes, and I just love training. You know, even if I think when I retire, I'll keep myself fit.
Ingram, how many lads would go on holiday for 5 weeks in Australia and still train?
Every
Not
day.
so many, is there? Every day. That's what he's done.
You've been training in Australia?
Every day. We've been sparring in Australia
as well. Yeah.
Now, for Kash Ali thinking he's coming into a fight, he may know he's been on holiday thinking, you know, he won't be up to it. He'll be 100% that night. Well over 100%.
Why do you go on holiday to Australia?
Oh, my missus thinks I'm nuts. It's a weird thing. It's like a bug. It just you can't up in the morning running or back to the gym at night, and it just keeps me fit. I got bullied when I was younger because I was fat, so I like to do it.
It's like got the same bug as what I've got. That's why he's like he is.
Yeah.
I've got that bug.
And winning, I like to win.
Yeah.
When I were at school, they used to tell you it's about taking part. Nah, it's not. It's winning. Do anything to win.
The thing about it is we're approachable. We're good lads. We're not clever. We're not big heads. No. You know, nobody likes a cock, do they, mate? Huh?
I don't know. Some women might like a cock here and there.
Yeah. All right. I'll rephrase that. Smart. Here. Smart ass.
Yeah, smart ass. That's right.
They don't, do they, mate? Nobody likes a smart. I say to him, mate, when he's outside that ring, be respectful, talk right. When you get in there, get your leg over that ropes, mate, you change. And that, if you don't change when you go over them ropes, mate, you'll not do it.
I remember you doing that, didn't you?
Can you remember me doing it in his first fight?
First fight I had, I'd never had a fight before, and he says, I'm waiting for something. He said, you won't know what it is, but he said, when you get in there, he says, we'll
see it.
We'll
and we
see
saw
it.
it straight away.
And straight away I changed.
Changed, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Different sort of kettle.
Can be loving somebody hearing them, putting your hands round them and kissing them here.
Yeah, and then as soon as you step for ropes, rip her head off.
That's it.
So let's wind things back. Let's talk about the Ultimate Boxer 6 tournament, and obviously Josh, you've been in. Let's talk from the trainer's perspective first.
Okay, mate.
So tell us what you thought of that whole tournament and how it did for your fighter, Josh.
I think it was a great tournament. Yeah, I do. I think the 3 rounds were quite hard for us because we're more of a long fight. You know, we'd have preferred 6 or 8 rounds. We're to change this training altogether, Josh, haven't we?
Completely,
We're to change it from like, you know, long distance to a sprint, which didn't really suit us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It suits the big fellas, doesn't it? Because they can go, all the big fellas can go 1 and 2 rounds, but when it comes to 8 rounds, we can manage all 8. A lot of them guys can't. So it were more fixed for the big guy, I thought, Ingram. You know what I mean? Which actually proved it with Bennett fight, I think. You know what I mean?
We lost, didn't we? But look, it's like we said. Yeah. You said if you lose, I got a standing ovation, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And it wasn't nothing to do with him. How you come back and, you know, you do get knocked down and stuff, and you get hurt, and that's life. You just got to keep coming at them, and we did, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah.
Never give up, never quit.
But if it'd have been an 8-rounder, you see, Ingram, we'd have been a lot tighter in early rounds, a hell of a lot tighter than what we were. We had to go for it for 3 rounds. Because, like we lost 2, we're to come out in 3rd and knock him out to win it, haven't we?
Yeah, that's it.
Which were hard work with being a big, you know, we were a big mountain of a man.
So talk to me about it yourself. I mean...
Well, I was meant to fight Bennett for area title, but they pulled out and everything were on their terms. And so I think they knew, it was good. Like I said, it's probably good management. They thought we'd get him over 3 and we beat him, and he did. Fair play to him, he won.
The Sokolowski fight. Talk to me about that fight, because that fight, people said, "Oh no, Sandland against Sokolowski, you got it smacked."
Life, haven't we?
We've had it all the time, Ingram. We've had this all the time. Every fight we go.
I won't beat TK Valou. I won't beat Dominic Accolade. I was meant to get killed by him.
We won't beat the guy in Derby. Who was that?
Derby.
What would they call him? He was a big lad, wasn't he?
Josh Quayle.
Josh Quayle,
another one.
I'm going to beat him.
You know, and listen, Tom Little, whatever he says, I mean, he's just a fucking idiot. But you know,
is that a fight that you'd like to have? Is that a fight?
Yeah,
I'd definitely fight him again, and I don't think for 1 second he won't fight me again. But it'd have to be on neutral ground. I mean, for me, it's at the beginning. I've struggled very hard to sell tickets. He'll tell you the same. It's hard. We're not an area for tickets. It's small. It's small. You know what I mean? And like now, after this Ultimate Boxer, it's bulked up a bit, and people are starting to jump on bandwagon and get a bit interested. Yeah. And I'm grateful like you and that come in, and you know it's great. I mean, you've come up from Brighton, frigging hell, private. You've seen you're going to meet my family later on, and you know it's fucking brilliant to get even asked to do stuff like that. And I humble stuff like that. I love it. You know what I mean? So you know we'll just keep working hard on everything that we do, and like this Kash, it's a big risk, but we fucking know we can do it.
You see, we know though, Ingram. Now if we go like, you know, 1 or 2 and want to take some easier fights, right? Not necessarily you take easier fights, you're going to win them. And if we take 2 easy fights now, we've got to go next year before we're going to get a
like
fight
you said
anyway.
To me, look at the easy fight. So, everyone thought I would a fucking easy fight.
Yeah.
I've got nothing to lose at all. They've got stuff to lose, haven't they? Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't want the hassle of, he's going to be favourite. It's bullshit. When you get in that ropes, it's you and him, and there's no fucking favourite. I don't listen to any of that sort of crap. Yeah, it can change on a split second in a ring. He could catch me, I could catch him. I mean, everyone's going, you haven't knocked anybody out, and you haven't done this and that. I'm fighting lads at 6'5", 6'3", at 20 odd stone. No, you get in there. So but you get in there and try and get in and knock him out if you're that good. And look, he's a slob and he can't move and he's a bit. Listen, I train hard. I at full time. I'm not a full time athlete. I'm part time. I've got my own business. I work. I've got houses. It's a hard life.
There's a lot of training, Ingram. If we were full time, we could do. But
okay,
we're very limited.
I've never touched weights.
We're very limited to what we can do.
Let me ask you a question. So if you were to get sponsored, you got sponsorship. For him to train full time, what could you do with Josh Sandland full time?
Oh, a hell of a lot. You know, we could do a lot more training than what we're doing now. We only
touch weights. We've never done
we can't touch weights.
We've never done
exercises because we just haven't got time to do it, mate. We both work, you know. What we do is we probably a lot of fights. Yeah. We do apart from him doing his running. Me and him are only together 3 hours a week, aren't we?
Yeah, 3 hours. Yeah.
3 hours.
3 hours a week.
3 hours a week. Yeah. Rest of it. He's running on his own.
Running on my own or doing my own bits and bats.
We're going to get instead of
once.
instead of doing 2 sessions, we're going to do 4 up to this fight now.
Yep.
You know, we're getting a little bit more in there, aren't we, John?
So, okay, let's say
getting
you
a
got
little bit more further forward.
So you got sponsored, right, to do what you needed to do to get him to be the best he possibly could be. What would that look like in terms of training?
Do you mean in time or
in time? Yeah, in time. What would that look like?
Well,
ideally,
I don't do stuff half-hearted. I believe I'm going to be a world champion, and people laugh at you and say, "Oh, what are you on about?" and all this. But I wouldn't be doing this sport if I didn't believe in myself to do it. I'm that sort of person. They say, they talk up, like people say, he talks a good game and this and that, but I believe it in my heart, and I've dreamt it. So, and if I didn't believe that, and if I want that way out, I wouldn't do it. I'd walk away from the sport, because one, I'm risking my health, and I've got 2 beautiful kids, and I want to see them grow up. Yeah. So that's a risk.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I've got houses. I don't want to be ill. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And people don't realise we risk us life to do this, to entertain the people out there, and all a lot of people do is give you shit for it.
Yeah.
You know, I understand a lot of it is a mockery. People shouldn't be fighting. Some of them are disgrace. I've been in with some, and even pros will tell you the same. They're bad, but it's just the way the world works. And you know, I'll try my best in everything that I'll do, and I'll give it 100%, and I believe I will become.
Our answer to the people that's going to beat us and carry on saying what they're going to do, Ingram, is whatever.
Because what's the point in arguing over it? They've got their opinions, we've got ours, and our opinions are we
just come to training and do us best on the night, mate. We're not interested in what they say. You know, they can gas off and say what they want. We aren't going to say out wrong about them. Respect in it. We just get on with it, don't we, John?
We respect the sport, and that's it. That's and it's
you know what I mean?
Respect to everybody that I've ever fought. You know, they go on about stuff, and like Tom, I'll take him on cobbles, and he'll do this and that. Listen, I'm interested in stuff like that, because I'd kill him on the street, because I ain't in a ring. It's just, you don't talk like that. You know what I mean? He's got kids. What do you imagine your kids watching you talk like that when you're older? What sort of man's he? You know what I mean? It's just,
so you would want that? You would want that rematch?
Yeah, of course I would. Yeah. If they ever wanted it, yeah, of course I would. Yeah, 100%. Of course, listen, I'd fight anybody, mate. I ain't interested. Do you know what I mean? At the moment, I am in a position to negotiate money. I'm getting shit money. No matter what anybody says to you, I am getting shit money, and there's no what I can do about it. But hopefully one day I will, and it will open doors, and I'll get the money I deserve, and I do believe I will do. But at this moment in time, it's not about the money for me, but it is for a lot of people. But I do it because I love the fucking sport. I love it. I love getting up in the morning, I love training, I love trying to eat right. All right, I don't look like I do, but I do eat right. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, seriously, I do. And, you know, I do try my best in everything. And he wouldn't even put... He's this kind of person. If I wasn't training or I come in here unfit, I don't like, he'd say, leave. He'd say, leave. Don't come back. Yeah. And that's the way he is. So I've got to keep myself for him. Because if I aren't right, then he's as straight as dying. Yeah. And he'd probably chin me, so I don't really want chinning off somebody.
We've had one or two disagreements.
Yeah, of course you do,
haven't we? But you know, we get over them. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know,
they all go on about loyalty. Listen, they all go on about...
They say get a dog if you want dog.
And that's it. But... So money and all that shit, it's the root of all evil with people, isn't it? You know, they think, oh, I'll go with him, he's more money, and I'll change that trainer. You can have the best trainer in the world, they've all been fucking sacked by the best boxers in the world, haven't they?
Yep.
So who's the best? I'm happy and I'm comfortable with him, and I think he gets me right 100%, so what I can't ask for any more in anybody, can I? And I've been with different trainers, and every time I walk into a gym, he goes, oh, you need to get that cruiserweight. I don't want to go to cruiserweight. My dad's 22 stone. You know, the monsters, the massive men. They don't understand how big my family are. I couldn't get down to 14.4.
So how much you weigh now?
I'm 16 and a half stone as I stand now. There's no way. Honestly, I've tried to diet. I've tried to starve me. There's no way on earth I could do it. It'd be too much. I'd lose all my power, my movement, everything.
Ultimate Fighter England, he'd have been around about 17 at night.
Really?
Yeah, of course I would. Yeah, about 17 stone. I weighed in at 16.4. You know, but I didn't.
So probably when you go to fight Kash Ali now, you think you'll be the same, or you think you'll be better?
I might come in a bit lighter, but no drastic.
I think by the time they get it ring, I'll be about 16.9.
Yeah, about 16.9. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a good weight for you?
Good weight for him, yeah. Good weight. I like him at 17 stone and all, me. I think he can do a job at 17 stone. I really do. Yeah.
Wow,
A bit more weight and a bit more power. Because I can move all right for a big lad, you know, but it's just... But we're all working on stuff all the time.
We're getting a bit more time now to do a few weights. We're doing a bit of power on weights. It's the first time we've had a chance, isn't it, really? Because we brought somebody in just to give us a bit of an hand with that, you know. Because we haven't got time.
So, if with the extra weight, a little bit more weight, does that slow him down in the later rounds, or how does that work?
Very slightly, Ingram. Something nothing really. It isn't seen. It isn't seen. Right. Then you've got to remember what sort of fight it is anyway.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You've got to go with the fight, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is it going to be fast and furious at first rounds? Then it's going to get hard at last. If it's steady, it gets easier at last rounds for him. It's how it goes, how the fight goes, isn't it?
So now, this fight, Kash Ali, you've got the proposed fight against Kash Ali. Your thoughts on the fight, first of all? Kash Ali, the opponent you'd be fighting. Yeah. What are your thoughts on him?
You sparred with him, Josh?
I think I sparred him. Yeah, lovely fella. Can't say much about him. He's got good jab, good right hand, and that's about 6'5", I think he is. Come out of... did he fight in Blackburn or something like that? Birmingham, yeah. He's had quite a lot of fights over in that end. Big following. I'm not interested in what he did with Price. It's a load of crap, you know. Probably we're hungry, like we all are. But yeah, just one of those things. And
he's not,
you know, he's looking
not
to bounce
fighting
back.
David Price, Ingram. He's fighting smoking Josh Sandland. Mate.
That's it. That's the name. Yeah. That's the name now. Say it, brand it. Say it what it is. Call it for what it is.
That's it.
You like it now?
Hey, stand up straight and get your hands out of your pockets.
See what I've got to put up with. That's what I mean. I don't step out of line because he'll chin me.
Chin your life.
Yeah, he will. He'll chin me life.
We have a chat, don't we? And, you know, we see who's right or wrong. He thinks I'm wrong, I think he's wrong or right. And get talking and he realises I'm fucking right.
Laurel and Hardy we got here.
That's it, innit? Yeah. Wow. He rang me up about 3 hours later and he went, "You're right, Mick." Yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, that's it, innit?
Yeah.
So, okay, so for you...
Sometimes he'll ring me up and he'll ask me a question and I'll say, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Innit?
Yes.
Fuck off.
You know,
see you later.
I'll tell you something. We don't have any bleeps on this, so it's going to be completely raw.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah.
Bit late now, isn't it?
A bit late. We do swear up here in Yorkshire, like, you know, that's how it goes, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's
We're talking as English for you today, mate.
That's right, proper English.
Yeah. We're trying.
We've had mixed English today, isn't it?
Okay, mate.
That's right. So finally, Josh, so you've got a fight coming up now against Kash Ali. How much can you take away from your experiences from the Ultimate Six boxing tournament, and how much does that put you in good stead going to a fight with Kash Ali now, or does that not matter?
No, it don't really matter. I take every fight and I treat every fighter as a world champion. He's full time. He's got a lot of backers. He'll be ready no matter what you say. But we'll be ready, and the best man will win on the night. And that's it.
Are you concerned about judges, referee, stuff like that? Because obviously,
it doesn't enter my mind, because I think if you think like that, then you might as well not bother. Listen, what'll come, and there's nothing we can do about it.
You know, Ingram, at one stage we were, but some of the fights we've had now, no, because we're always on about away. You're not going to do this. We've nearly won all the fights away in reality. You know what I mean? I was a little bit down on referees and judges, but just lately. No, I think they're doing a great job at the moment. I do. The Tom Little fight did it a little bit, you know what I mean? But I've just gone down middle a little bit. When I keep watching Tom Little fight, I do believe. I mean, referee, in all honesty, he stopped it on that split second, didn't he? He didn't give us a standing 8. Why he didn't give us a standing 8, I don't know. But sometimes. But then you've got to Price,
didn't it?
Yeah.
When Tom Little fought Price. So it's if they see something they don't like, we've got to respect their decision, and that's it. End of the day. And you know, they beat me, so what? That's it.
If when his leg went and Tom Little had come in with a big right, his career could have ended. So what referee, right or wrong? I'm afraid I've gone down middle with it. I've watched it. Okay, it might have go down as an early stoppage, but I'm still down middle on it, mate.
But okay, then we look at what he did in his fight in the semi-finals, where he got dropped and got up and rallied in that last round. So, coach,
there you go. It's a
weird thing.
He actually, to me, was 100% brilliant refereeing with that. He was a great referee. You know what I mean? But there again, Ingram, he could have stopped it. He's the man, and there's nothing he could do about it. But he got up, looked at him, carry on. You know what I mean?
And I did feel okay. I didn't feel where I were in a position to quit, and I don't think I would try to ever quit. And
that third round.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that third round. What was going through your mind going into that?
I've got to get him out. I've got to get him out. And I knew he was tired, and I just thought I can do it. If I don't, just my fitness took over, and I just thought I can stop this guy. And you know, I think a couple of minutes extra or another round he'd have gone. But
turned away.
We can't. It kept turning away a lot as well. It was a bit strange when you watch it back, but.
Is it a fight that you'd like to see in the future?
Oh, it'd be great, yeah.
Like,
but a lot of people even said, didn't they, after they paid good money to watch it. So I don't understand what's stopping people from making it happen, or the Boxing Board of Control making it happen. The brilliant fight, and this is what fighters and fans pay to see. Would you, it's like they used to say to me, get on home shows and fight people who have had 60 odd fights but won one. But they're paying the same amount of money to watch me fight a bum like that than they had to pay to fight somebody that's in top 10 in country. Or you can watch AJ, but you might be right at back, but you can see him on screen. But you're paying for the same money. I don't understand it. People want to see a good fight against all these good fighters. Let it happen. Let them get in there and go.
You want to fight the best there is around.
Listen, I'm 27-year-old. If I can't fight now, it's time to give up, and that's what I believe. I'm 27-year-old, I'm in my plum part. So they say all right. I'm still a kid, and I've got.
But they say heavyweights get better as they get older.
Of course they do. Yeah, but he said the same. Why fight shit? You're not going to learn anything.
No.
You learn something to a point, and you build your confidence up. But he knows that he builds my confidence. That's a great train. That's what you want.
Yeah. It's like what do you call him, Machin?
Ellis Machin.
Ellis Machin fought him. He come back from a bad eye socket. We hadn't trained much, had we?
17 months.
We got a draw out there. We didn't say out to Machin. Next thing, he took a fight with a lad called
bottom at ranking.
They were bottom at ranking. Butch Goldhawk. Bottom at rankings, never won a fight. Why take a fight like that?
When you've been in a brilliant fight with
Why
me.
not have a rematch with him?
For a title. Or something like that. Because they'd put it online, they'd have put area title for that, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Because it was a brilliant fight, and he's a good lad.
We want fights, Ingram, to take us up the charts. We don't want to fight bums that's going to leave us there or take us down. You know what I mean? Like you look at a lot of these fighters, another one's Dickinson. He's gone around knocking out bums up. Come against Camille Savowski and losers. We haven't seen him since. Pointless.
And absolutely I got offered that fight, and they didn't take the fight.
He won't fight. Dickinson won't fight us, you see. So we're struggling to get fights.
What was it, the Sokolowski fight? Because everyone was talking about the Sokolowski fight. I'll go back to it.
Everyone was saying to us that we were going to get hammered and this and that. Listen, there were no chance. I knew in my heart that I'd beat him. Don't get me wrong, he's a brilliant fighter and stuff like that, but he didn't look good, did he?
No, strong.
He rolled in me. He looked. I don't know if he didn't feel well or like that, because they always come out with excuses and stuff. But no, I was very shocked. I thought it was going to be a bit better than that. But I had the hardest route, no matter what anybody says. I had the hardest route, you know. And I did my best, and you know, Bennett beat me. Good on him.
How many weeks of training did you have for that fight, for that tournament?
4 to 3 weeks, was it? Something?
No, we always have around about 4 to 6 weeks, don't we?
Yeah,
for
4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks, you know.
But
you can actually overtraining them, you know. A lot of people don't know that you can actually overtrain for a fight. You know, I know because I've trained with lads that's super fit bollocks. It's bollocks, absolutely bollocks.
Why is it bollocks?
because I've been in with lads that's super fit and I've absolutely ragged them. You know what I mean? And at my age now, it shouldn't be happening, should it? And I ain't super fit. I'm just fucking super fit.
No, but it's right, you can overtrain.
You're comedian, you are.
Even he says that, doesn't he? He say to me sometimes, like when we're working all the time, my body just shut down. I'm sat on cat. I'll have to go, what's the matter with you? And I just fall asleep. You know, my body, your body, he'll tell you, your body tells you that it needs a rest.
Yeah.
And no matter what, and we've got this thing in his mind where I think, bollocks this. If I'm fighting and he's up early, I'm fucking up early, I'm going and I'm going to fucking beat him, so I've got to be up at this time. And it's a drug.
Yes.
It's a drug, but it keeps us
going
healthy, and it keeps me saying, I don't look healthy, but it does. Keep me, do you know what I mean?
Also, while we're at it, we're in the gym and you're completely around greatness. So,
absolutely.
If Josh and Mick can just take you around the gym for a minute and just talk a little bit about fighters, just for like a minute, talk around the fighters you've got in the gym, because I see at the top there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got
the Great Mohammed and Sonny Liston.
Yeah, biggest one.
Huh?
Okay.
We've got Rocky.
Okay.
Sylvester Stallone.
Where's his trainer? Where are you?
Where is he? Hang on, mate. Let me put me out.
There you go. There you go.
There
you go. Rocky. Okay.
We've
next.
got Jesus there, bring it sheep in.
That's it.
That's it, mate.
That's right. Who's next?
We've got
he's one of my favourites.
Lenny McLean.
Who's that?
This guy here. This man here.
Marvellous
Marvin Hagler. Yeah. Okay.
Unbelievable fighter. He didn't take a backward step from anybody, did he?
Brilliant.
See Ricky Hatton up there?
Yeah, Ricky Hatton. We've got Canelo, Cotto and stuff, and Amir Khan up that one, and
Brooke and Golovkin. Wow.
Rocky Marciano there, Ingram.
Yeah, Rocky Marciano.
Rocky.
Hagler Earns.
So,
hey, don't forget his #1 fan here, Steve.
Hi, Steve. How are you
We're
doing?
doing all right.
Top man.
So tell us about Josh, your thoughts about Josh. And
He's just an hard-working, dedicated kid. You know, he gives his all, and you can see it in his boxing. His ability is phenomenal. You see how he's come on it last couple of years. It's absolutely unbelievable, and it's a pleasure to see, and it's a pleasure to watch him train. And he's a great all-round kid as well. You know,
the Kash Ali fight. What do you think?
It's not going to be easy for him. You know what I mean? But he never does anything easy anyway. He'll always go for the hard way. But he always comes through. And he always finds a way.
It's a name opponent, isn't it? It's not. It's Kash Ali. I mean, it's a name opponent. People know him in the UK. Even if it's for the fight he had with Price, it's still a name that people know.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. It'll be as soon as he gets the win, it'll be good for him, and he'll kick on from that.
Absolutely.
You know, there's good things coming. You know, he's doing good things. It's absolutely fantastic to see. You know, he just needs somebody to get hold of him and take him to the next level. You know, and somebody that gets hold of him and takes him to that next level. Be absolutely fantastic to see.
So, your thoughts on the name Smoking? Josh Sandland.
Oh, it's fantastic, isn't it? I don't think he looks too impressed, but
I've got a hell of a lot to live up to, because what a man he were.
There you go, see?
Yeah,
Smoking Josh Sandland.
I've got a lot to live up to, because what a fighter he were. He were another favourite of mine.
I didn't know your trainer, Mick, loved Joe Fraser.
Yeah. Yeah, he was fantastic, wasn't he?
Well, I watched him when Ali made his comeback in 1971 when he fought Ali and beat him. He wasn't supposed to win. Brilliant. You know.
And he smashed him
absolutely
up every round,
brilliant.
Every round just battered him, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was pulling him off ropes to hit him, wasn't he?
Wow.
Yeah. But you see, he went down to win, Ingram. He went down to win at all, went Fraser, but he won, didn't he? Real turning point for boxing with that.
And he was blind second fight. One of them said he was blind to fight Muhammad Ali again. They'd gone blind in one eye.
Yeah.
That's determination, heart.
That's it, innit? They grew up with nothing. Didn't he have 13 brothers or something? Imagine being...
He was youngest of 12 for Joe Fraser.
Jesus.
Youngest of 12. Can you imagine in them days you being youngest of 12?
Huh? But what a fighter for you now to kind of like...
Oh, yeah. I know, I've got a lot to live up to.
There you go. But we're smoking now. You're smoking them out.
You have, haven't you? When you watch boxers like Joe Frazier, you have got a lot to live up to, haven't you? Yeah. You know what I mean?
When they talk about stuff
it'd
today,
it'd be great to meet him, wouldn't it?
Yes.
People have got that opportunity to meet him and stuff, haven't they? But, you know, it'd be lovely to meet people that, you know, that have done it.
Imagine.
And speak to him. And
opportunity to meet Mike Tyson, eh?
Oh, it'd be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
of course it would. You know, that legends, and they've made it what they are today, haven't they?
When you think he beat the greatest sportsman boxer of all time, and he never got recognition for it, did he, Joe Frazier? That man there.
They were always arguing all the time, weren't they?
But he never. He won him fair and square, but it's a bit poor, isn't it? Really, he got treated badly, did Joe Frazier? He did.
What would be your dream fight? If you could have 3 dream heavyweight fights, any era, any time, 3 fights Josh Sandland would be in. Name them.
I'd probably get hammered, but I'd try it. I'd want Mike Tyson, yeah.
Which Mike Tyson? The Mike Tyson that fought Michael Spinks?
No, the one when he... Yeah,
or the one that Danny Williams fought?
No, when he were a kid.
When he were at his best.
Because people say... But they had to get in with him, didn't they?
Yeah.
You ain't got a choice. So if that's what you love doing, you've got it. But yeah, he'd have probably pumped me out in about a second. But you know, at the end of the day, you've just got to try and have a go at him, haven't you? He was a monster, wasn't he?
Okay.
He was phenomenal, wasn't he? You know, from a kid, he was just ferocious. Everything he did, he was the best, wasn't he? Until everyone got a hold of him, and
so
that's it, innit?
Mike to one side. Who's next?
Marvin Hagler, but obviously I might have had to lean on him or something.
Yeah, so Hagler, you'll have to...
Yeah, he was brilliant, Hagler. He were just the way he were. It's hard.
Current era.
The current era now I'd like to fight. Probably Anthony Joshua.
Not Wilder.
No, he'd probably put me in a coma. As long as he pays for my medical bills, I told you. But yeah, like I said to you before when we had that interview, there's just something about that Wilder. It's just something. I mean, people say he talks a lot of shit and all that, but there's just something about him. I think he beats Fury in rematch. I do.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. I hope Fury does it, don't get me wrong, you know what I mean? I'm British, they're British, that's where they're from, and, you know, good luck to him, but I just think he's got some, and power's a God-given thing, innit? Mm-hmm. I remember Mike Tyson talking about it years ago, and he said he once watched Hearns hitting a bag. Yeah. And he said for a man that skinny and that weight, the bag was fucking flying back and forth. He said it was ridiculous. He says, and Custom Art, I said to him, he said, it's a God-given thing. He said, and you've got it as well. And he did, didn't he? Yeah. If he hit you, you were gone, weren't you? Yeah. And it's been like that with a lot of fighters. But these fighters out there that can take that sort of hammer.
But that Wilder power is...
It's something a bit... It's a bit thing. I probably only man to ever probably catch near somewhat or probably hurt Wilder would be Foreman for me.
Wow.
For what he did to Joe Frazier.
Yeah.
He lifted him off his feet. There's not many people that do that to him.
I think Foreman's all-time pound for pound biggest puncher ever, mate.
He was brilliant.
But let's say now Wilder's the #1 puncher in the world now, biggest puncher now, above Foreman.
Do you think so?
But then you have got to say that Foreman fought Ali, Fraser.
You've got to remember Foreman were around some extreme talent.
And he come back.
Yeah, talent.
How old when he come back? 40?
Yeah. And he came back and fought.
Did he winter?
Yeah, and he came back and fought Holyfield and he fought more.
Remember when Holyfield said that? He said he stood there, didn't he? Hit him with a 7 or 8 punch combination, didn't move. But you know what I mean? And he were no mug. Holyfield, would he?
No, he wasn't.
What he did to Tyson was Tyson thought he could bully him, and look what he did. Going nowhere. You throw him, I throw him, and that's sort of person he was, wasn't he?
Who's your favourite fighter today that you'd pay to go and watch?
None of them.
None of them?
No. I'm not really into it. I'm more of the old sort of school fighters. I'd have loved to have watched them. I'd have paid good money as well to watch them.
So what is it about today's fighters that are just not doing it for you?
I just think they're as big as they can get them, and I think they're like wrestlers, aren't they? More to the point.
I think they're going more for size, more for size than the boxing skills now. Me, Ingram, you know what I mean? I think they're relying on the weight and the size, you know, not skill. I mean, when you look at Ali and all them great fighters in the 70s, they all had boxing ability, didn't they?
Norton, Fraser,
Foreman. 14, 15 stone.
I mean, these guys
Yeah.
used to go 15 rounds at that time, if you remember. They brought it down to 12, didn't they? 15 rounds.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And they could go 15 rounds. You look at the heavyweights today, a lot of them are flagging.
fought Ken Norton.
Yeah.
15. Did you see that 15th round?
Yeah.
People they couldn't do that now, heavyweights. They couldn't. They couldn't. They're just too big, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're massive, aren't they?
They're all big lads, but I mean, look, Wilder weighing at about 15.5 stone.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was 213 pounds against
He punches
Fury.
harder than a lot of them, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, yeah, it's hard. Yeah.
Oh, there's somehow. I mean, I'd love to meet him as well. You know what I mean? Probably.
You'd like to meet him?
Yeah, of course I would. Yeah, it'd be a good thing, you know, to speak to him and meet him, because he's probably got a lot more knowledge. You see, all the cameras and all that shit behind closed doors, you really see what people are about. Don't you? You know that yourself,
absolutely.
Don't you? A lot of it's show, and I don't think Fury and a lot of them are like that. But it sells, shit sells, and this is what we were talking about today. And you know, and good on them if they can do it, they can do it. But I struggle because I'm that sort of person.
Yeah,
I'm a nice person all round until I get in that ropes and I want to kill you. But that's the way I don't do it maliciously to kill you. I don't mean it in that malice. But I mean
to do a job.
I'd do anything to win.
Yeah.
And that's any boxer will tell you the same thing. And that's what it's about. It's the toughest sport I've ever done. And I've played rugby. I've done all sorts. You're on your own. There's nobody outside you helping you. There's nothing, and what you do in your life to get up to that point that's what will get you through. And it's an hard sport.
2 fights. Let's talk about Daniel Dubois versus Joe Joyce. They said that fight is on.
Right. Oh, they said it's on now.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a 50-50 fight for any of them, innit? It's who wants it the most, and I think the winner from that will go on to do good things.
Who would you lean towards if you were a betting man? Who would you go with and why?
Well, Dubois is going to be favourite straight away.
I'd go with Dubois.
Because Joyce is a bit. He's got a weird style, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But he can take a bit of a punch, but can he take a punch from a proper puncher? That's the difference in it. It's different in it when you're getting in with different opponents that can bang.
Yes.
I mean, sparring, they're going about, he knocked him out. Bullshit. Sparring's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's nothing to a fight, is it?
No, it's absolutely not.
You can emulate it as much as you can, but it is nothing to a fight. Nowhere near. So whether they win, they win. I'd lean towards Dubois.
Why do you think that fight's been made? I mean, both guys could go on for world title honours, let's be honest.
Well, one's younger than the other. Joyce is 34 now, 33. Yeah. He's knocking on in now.
But it could push him into a fight further up the rankings.
Probably, yeah. I don't know. Money. Maybe money.
Yeah.
A hell of a lot of money.
Yep.
I bet that'd probably sell a stadium.
I think them fights need to happen.
But they do, yeah. They should happen.
Fights like them should be happening. So
the public deserve good fights, don't they? They don't deserve shit fights. What do they want? I mean, no disrespect on them and stuff like that, but why did they fight that Chinese guy?
It was a good Christmas present.
Yeah, but everybody knew the outcome. I could have put all my hours on it. Who were going to win? So
you didn't think that Chinese guy was going to win?
No. Jesus Christ! But you know, it's one of those things that.
Well, why did Huey Fury fight that Canadian? Were you Canadian with
NORAD?
That were absolutely. Well, why? Why did he fight him?
It's come back fighting it, just to come back and.
Yeah, but I don't understand
He might
it.
as well come down here and fought me.
But they're full time.
No, honestly.
But the full time, so they should be able to go in with big boys, shouldn't they?
Okay.
When you think to it that respect.
Yeah.
Because they've got the best of trainers, they've got the dietitians, they've got everything that they need to do.
Have got the best of trainers though, Josh?
Well, I don't know. People, that's opinion.
It's what you believe in, innit? Really, what you know.
Well, look at Amir Khan. He got rid of Freddie Roach.
Yep, and he brought Hunter in, and then
best trainer of all time. So they say, don't they? But it's a weird thing, isn't it?
You've got to believe in what you do, haven't you? You've got to believe in what you do.
And if you're happy, aren't you? And you'll probably fight better if you're happy.
Absolutely.
So You know, it's all opinionated and as well, isn't it? Opinionated.
White versus Povetkin.
That's a 50-50 fight. I couldn't call that.
No,
but Povetkin's older, isn't he? So I think White just does him on age. But if he takes him into later rounds like Parker did, and he makes him work more than what Parker did, I think he just edge it. But Dillian's is a dark horse, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's done well, hasn't he? Very well. So, and I've had the privilege to spar with him and stuff. So yeah,
what was he like?
Yeah, nice fella. Yeah, sound. Yeah, learnt a lot as well off them. So yeah, Mark Tibbs and that are lovely people. They've got a good setup down there. A lot of good fighters down there and stuff. Rick Poor and stuff that. Yeah, so the
nice lads, you know.
Yeah, all really nice. You know,
with them. Yeah, look after you.
Yeah, they were sound, weren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, one more fight: Joshua versus Pulev.
They're leaning towards Pulev, a lot of them, aren't they?
I think that's Bob Arum trying to promote the fight, but
yeah, I think Joshua
will beat him.
Yeah,
of course he will. Yeah.
Definitely.
Of course he will. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
No doubt.
He'll have a couple more. The only fight I think Joshua needs now, but I don't think it'll happen because of money situations and whatever and greed and stuff, is Wilder and
Joshua.
And Wilder, Joshua, and Tyson Fury and Joshua, and that's it. That's the only things I'd want
Alexander Usyk and Derek Chisora.
I think Chisora, if it depends what shows up like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But Usyk's...
We've sparred with him, haven't we?
Chisora,
yeah.
But thing of me, I don't know. It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Yep.
Is he really an heavyweight? Let's see.
We'll find out.
We'll find out
if he's
soon.
a heavyweight, then what happens?
He'll go on to do great things, I think. He's had great trainers. He's won all belts, hasn't he?
Yep.
Cruiserweight, so he's no mug.
Okay. Yourself, what do you think of Usyk?
I'll be honest with you, Ingram, I don't know him, mate.
You don't know him?
No.
Okay, we'll move on.
I haven't heard of him.
Okay, final question.
Sorry,
Andy Ruiz, the rematch, the state of Andy Ruiz.
Right.
What did you think of Ruiz in the rematch against Joshua?
Actually, I thought he looked as though he hadn't trained for it properly. Well, he admitted, didn't he? He'd been partying and carrying on, and he went up to fight anyway.
Never had that.
That's it. You know, money. I think money in first fight got him, didn't it? Just turned up for money. That's what I thought. In
he got 16 million, didn't he, for its second fight?
Not bad money, is it?
He's never had nothing in the life. Probably grown up on a grain of rice.
Quite honestly, that's what did it for him, innit? You know,
it'd be hard for him.
Whether he won't fight or second fight or not, he were getting plenty out of it, wouldn't
It'd be hard for him to come back now, wouldn't it?
You think so?
Yeah. But listen, you get money like that and you've never had it, and people ain't got that state of mind. Like Mayweather's good at it.
Yeah.
He don't want 100 million. He wants 500 million. And when he gets to 500 million, he wants $1 billion.
Yeah.
And when he gets $1 billion, he wants $2 billion.
Yeah.
The guy never stops.
Yeah.
And that's the determination in the will.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do. Yeah, business.
But he can fight.
But of course he can. Listen, no matter what anybody says, he beat them all, didn't he?
Yep. So that's all that matters.
So they can turn around and say he's a wanker, he fought him. So what? He won. He's 50-0. I fucking out 50-0. I ain't got money he's got. I ain't got the watches or the money. All right, he plants it, but just to piss everybody off. Good on him. I'd do it if I had money like that as well. So, end of the day, he lives a good life, probably a life I'd never live, but good on him. That's the way stuff works. Look at Tyson, he had 300 million. He'd have been richer than him.
Yeah.
Blew it all. Gone, finished. But his bankruptcy, probably to our bankruptcy, he'd probably be down to his less 10 million, wouldn't he? We'd end up with nothing on street, and he'd end up with his
mansion
just a mansion and stuff.
Still earning good money, will Mike
of course.
But
they all do, don't they? It's right weird how they all seem to go into this shit. But if money changes you like that, walk away from it. What's the point in fighting on? That's what I see.